Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will discuss about a topic of 9th standard, that is triangle. This is 9th chapter. Okay, student. In this chapter we learn about congruency in triangles. Congruency in triangles. Student, first I explain about some concept of triangles. After that, we take some condition for congruency in triangles. Okay. First, we learn about a triangle. Student, if we have triangle, and everyone know about triangle, there is three side and a three angle. Let this side A, B and C. This is angle A, this is angle B and this is angle C. Okay, student, if all the side in triangles are not equal, all the side of these triangles are not equal, let AB greater than BC greater than AC. Let AB is greatest side and AC is smallest side. Okay, AC greatest and then AB greatest, AB greater than BC, then BC greater than AC. That means AC is the smallest. Okay. Then according to this, if AB greater side, then opposite angle of AB also greater. Opposite angle of AB, this is a C. Then angle C greater than. After that side BC, opposite angle of BC A, then angle A, and smallest angle is AC, smallest side AC, then opposite of AC angle. Okay, student, this is the condition for triangle. If there is all the side are not equal, if AB greater than BC greater than AC, then opposite angle of AB greater, opposite angle of BC, opposite angle of okay. Next is if we produced one side of a triangle, then this is exterior angle. This is the exterior angle, and an exterior angle equal to sum of two interior opposite angle. That means this equal to sum of A plus C. A plus C. Okay, student, this exterior angle equal to sum of two interior opposite angle A plus C, and A plus C exterior angle always greater than A, and A plus C also greater than C. Exterior angle greater than two interior opposite angle. Okay, student. Same, if we express this side, this is the exterior angle, and this exterior angle equal to sum of two interior opposite, that means sum of B plus C, and angle B plus C greater than angle B, and angle B plus C greater than angle C. Okay, student. Next is next condition for next we take for condition for congruent for triangles. Okay. Before starting condition for congruency, first I explain about a median and a altitude. What is median and what is altitude of a triangle? First, if we have a triangle, if we have any triangle A, B and C. Okay, student. If we have a midpoint of BC, that means this B and C, and we take the midpoint of BC, that means inside C, that is midpoint of BC, let this point is MD. If we join A and D, if we join A and D, then this is the median. AD is a median. Okay, AD is a median joining the midpoint of BC to the point A. Okay, same, if we take the midpoint of AC, then this is the midpoint. Midpoint means these two sides are equal, because D divide these two same parts, the same as it is. If this is the midpoint, then this and this both the part are equal. Okay, and we join the opposite vertex to point E. E is the midpoint of AC, then BE also median. BE is a median. AD median corresponding to BC, and BE median corresponding to side AC. Okay. Next is, if we take the midpoint of AB, let this is the midpoint of AB and this equal to F, then we join this opposite vertex C, then CF is median. CF is median corresponding to side AB. Okay, corresponding to side AB. These are the median of a triangle. And student, all the median of triangle meet at one point. This point, let the name of this point is G, and this point is the centroid of a triangle. This is the centroid of a triangle. Centroid. G is a centroid of a triangle. Okay, centroid of a triangle. And student, centroid divide any medians in the ratio 2:1. That means the G divide AD into ratio 1. That means this complete part 2 ratio and this part 1. Same BE median, this 2:1. Same CF 2:1. Okay, every centroid divides this medians into ratio 1. Okay, these are the median. Next, median is this is the midpoint. These are the midpoint. Next, we take altitude of a triangle. If we have a triangle ABC, A, B, and C. Okay, if there is a perpendicular from the point A to on side BC. If AD is perpendicular through the vertex A on BC, then AD is altitude. AD is altitude corresponding to side BC. Corresponding to side BC. Same, if this is the right angle and this point is E. If B is perpendicular from vertex B, then B is altitude. BE is altitude corresponding to side AC. Okay, student. In altitude, this is right angle. This is right angle. Not D is midpoint. But in median, D is midpoint. There is no right angle. But in altitude, this is perpendicular. So these are right angle, but D is not a midpoint. Next, same. This is perpendicular. Let name of this point F. Then CF is altitude corresponding to side A. Okay, student. These three are altitudes of a triangle, and all are meet at this point. Let name of this point is O, and this is the orthocenter of a triangle. O is orthocenter of a triangle. Okay. If medians intersect at one point, then this is centroid, and if altitude meet at one point, this is an orthocenter. Okay. Now we take a condition for congruence. Students, now we take for conditions for congruency. And what is congruent? Student, first point is what is congruent. After that we take condition for congruent. Okay, first I take what is congruent. Student, two triangles are congruent. Two triangles are congruent if on placing one over the other, then they exactly coincide. Okay, if on placing one over the other, then they exactly coincide. That means अगर एक ट्रायंगल के ऊपर दूसरी ट्रायंगल हम रखते हैं तो एक दूसरे को पूरी तरह से ढक लेती है. Okay, this is congruent. Okay, this is congruent. Now for condition for congruent, first condition is SAS. SAS. What is the meaning of SAS? Side angle side. Side angle and side. In congruent triangles, let we take two triangles A, B, C and P, Q, R. We said these two triangles are congruent if they have same size and they have same length. Same size, same shape. Okay, same shape and same size. Same shape means three angle of one triangle equal to three angle of second triangle. Okay. If A equal to P, B equal to Q, C equal to R, three angle of one triangle equal to three angle of second triangle. That means both have same answer. Okay. Same size means if this side equal to this, BC equal to QR and AC equal to PR. One side, this side equal to this, second side also equal to this, and third side also equal to this. If three sides are also equal, then that means they have same size. Then we say these two triangles are congruent. Okay. Then first condition is SAS. That means side angle. Angle is included angle. Okay. We have triangle according to this condition. If this is a triangle A, B, C, and this is triangle P, Q, R. Okay. If two side of one triangle equal to two side of second triangle, side. Okay. This is an angle. Let AB equal to PQ and AC equal to PR, and included angle between both the side, this angle, and same included angle, these two sides, this angle A. If we write AB equal to PQ, next AC equal to PR, and angle A equal to P, angle MP. That means two side of one triangle equal to two side of second triangle, and one is included angle equal, then these two triangles are congruent. This is the first condition, and this condition is SAS. That means side angle side. Then we write ABC triangles congruent, and this is the notation for congruent. Okay. This is the notation for congruent. This means similar and this means equal. Same side, same size. Okay. Congruent to PQR. Okay, student. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. This is the first condition. Okay. And then, if two triangles are congruent, then by CPCTC. That means corresponding part of congruent triangles are congruent. Okay, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. That means other parts of these two triangles are also equal. If two triangles congruent, then other side, these two side also equal. Then other side BC, by CPCTC we say BC equal to QR, and remaining angle B equal to angle Q, and angle C equal to angle R. Okay, student, this is the condition SAS. Next I will take a next condition. Next condition for congruent triangles. First is SAS, next is ASA. That means angle, side, angle. Okay, but side is included side. If we have two triangle A, B, C, and next triangle P, Q, R. Okay, that means two angle and one side. ASA means two angle and one side of one triangle equal to two angle of one side of second triangle. Okay, according to this, and side is included side between two angle. If we take angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, then included side between these two angles, this is side. Between these two angles, this side equal to between side these two angles, this side. Then we say angle A equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and side AB equal to side PQ. If there are three parts, that means three parts means two side and two angle and one side. In previous part, two side and one angle. Three step, two angle and one side, and side is included side. Then we say these two triangles are congruent. Then we write triangle ABC congruent to. Okay, angle A equal to angle P. Then first we write A, then here we write P. Next is angle B equal to angle Q, then angle B equal to angle Q, and next if two angle of a triangle are equal, then next remaining third angle also equal, then angle C also equal to angle R. Then we write triangle PQR. If two triangle are congruent, then by CTC corresponding part of congruent triangles are also equal. Then remaining angle C also, angle C also equal to angle R. Next side AC equal to PR and BC equal to Q. Student, we say AC equal to PR, AC not equal to QR, because angle A equal to angle P, then opposite side of A, BC, opposite side of P, QR. Then BC and QR, only these two. Okay, not AC and QR. Okay, for the next condition is condition number third. This is angle side, angle, two angle and one side. There is also same angle side. Student, there is angle side. There is angle side angle, that means side is included side, but there is not included side. We have two triangle A, B, C, and triangle PQR, PQR. Two angle of one triangle equal to two angle of other triangle. Let angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R. But this is not included side. Let we take not this side, let we take this side, and we take this side. Okay, then first is angle B equal to angle Q, one is complete. Next is angle C equal to angle R, second is complete, and third is given AB equal to PQ. Okay, then three part complete. Then we say both the triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR, because angle A equal to angle P, but it is not given. Angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R. If two angle of triangle are equal, then third angle also equal. Okay, third angle also equal, and by CTC other sides are also equal. Okay, next I will take next condition. Next is condition number 4. First is SAS, second is ASA, third is angle side, fourth is side SSS. Okay, that means three side of one triangle equal to third side, three side of a second triangle. If we have this triangle A, B, C, and next triangle, next is P, Q, R. Okay, if AB equal to QR, okay, we write AB equal to QR and BC equal to PR, and next AC equal to P. Okay, student, if three side of one triangle equal to three side of second triangle, then these two triangles are congruent. Then we write, we don't write in this way ABC, note in this way PQR, because maybe this is wrong. AB, side AB, if we take angle, then 1, A equal to P, B equal to Q, and C equal to R. But if we take side, then AB equal to PQ, AB equal to QR, AB equal to QR. So we don't take this type. First we write any one triangle ABC, then congruent We write second name of second triangle according to this. AB equal to QR. Next BC equal to RP. Okay, RP. AB equal to QR, BC equal to RP, and this is triangle QRP. So a triangle ABC is congruent to triangle QRP, not PQR. Okay. Then angle A equal to angle Q by CPCTC. Angle A equal to angle Q. Because opposite A is the opposite angle of BC, so angle Q is opposite angle of PR. Okay, BC and PR both are equal. Next angle B equal to angle R. Angle B equal to angle R, because B is opposite angle of AC and R is opposite angle of PQ, and AC and PQ, these are equal. Okay, same the next angle C also equal to remaining angle. Okay student, this is the condition number 4, side angle. And next condition is last condition is fifth. This is RHS. Okay, RHS, that means right angle, hypotenuse and one side. In this condition there is two triangle in which one angle is a right angle. Okay, let this triangle A, B, C, and let this P, Q, R, and angle B 90 and angle Q 90. Okay, in this R means right angle, then angle B equal to angle Q. This is also right, one angle equal. Next hypotenuse, opposite angle of 90. This is hypotenuse, and this is given AC equal to PR. And next is any one side. If we take this side, these two sides are equal. Then AB equal to PQ. Then there is three condition complete. Then these two triangle are congruent. Okay. Then we write first name of first triangle ABC. Then congruent to AB equal to PQ. Then we write first PQ. Next AC. Next angle B equal to angle Q. B in second position, angle in second position also. Okay, then only one PQ, only one left PQ. Then these two triangle are congruent. Okay student, these are the some condition for congruency in triangles. Now I take some example from the exercise. Next we have some question from exercise. This is question number first, part number third. There are two triangles. There are some condition for two triangles. If this condition satisfy for congruency, then state the congruency. Okay, means which type of congruency here. Triangle ABC and triangle QRP. There are two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle QRP. Okay, this is the notation of triangle QRP. First is given AB equal to QR. Second is given angle B equal to angle R. And third is given angle C equal to. Okay. Let me check. First AB equal to QR. AB equal to QR. Okay. This is given. Again angle B equal to angle R. Angle B, this is the middle angle, angle B equal to angle R. It is also right. Angle C equal to B, angle C equal to angle B. This is also right. There is two angle and one side. Okay, and which type of this triangle? This is triangle of this type A, B, C. Okay, next triangle is according to angle B, angle R. Let this angle equal to, let we take this angle R. Next angle C equal to angle P, angle C equal to angle P, then P, Q, R. This is this type of triangle. And AB equal to QR, AB equal to QR. Okay student, one side and two angle. Three conditions satisfied. Okay, if three conditions satisfied, then these two triangles are congruent. And which type of congruence here? Two angle and one side and a included side or not? No, side is not included between two angle. Okay, then this is a angle side. Okay, which type of congruency here? Angle side. Okay student, then next question, question number third. The following figures show a circle. This is a circle with center O. There is center given O. If OP is perpendicular to AB, OP perpendicular to AB, that means this is perpendicular, this is a 90-degree angle. Next is prove that AB equal to BP. We have to show that AP equal to BP. AP equal to BP. We have to show that AP equal to BP. Okay. Then we show that AP equal to BP. For this, we use the given condition. Center is O and OP is perpendicular to AB. This chapter is according to triangle. Then we join OA. OA. What is OA? OA is radius. OA is radius of a circle. Okay, you know. Next, we join OB. OB is a radius of circle. Okay, and radius in a circle, there are infinite radius and all are equal in length. Then radius equal, then we write OA equal to OB, and there is a condition O equal to OB because these are the radius of circle. Okay student, first condition satisfied, OA equal to OB, and these are the radius of a circle. So AB equal to OA equal to OB. Okay, for next there are two triangle. We have to show that these two triangle are congruent. Then by CP/CTC we show that AP equal to BP. Okay, we have two triangle of this type. This is O, P and A, and next triangle is of this is B, and we have first show that OA equal to OB. One is complete. Then second, this is 90-degree angle, this is also 90-degree angle given, 90-degree angle given. Second is one right angle given. Okay, and these are the hypotenuse because these are the opposite of 90-degree angle. These are hypotenuse. Okay. Next, we write angle P equal to angle P. Angle P, no need to show again it. We take only this. Angle P equal to angle P, and this is a 90-degree angle. Okay, 90-degree angle. Second is complete. Student, one angle, and this is hypotenuse, and this side OP used in this triangle, OP also used in this triangle. Then OP equal to OP, and this is common. This is a common. Okay, then three conditions satisfy here. So these two triangles are congruent. Triangle OAP congruent to triangle O equal to B, then OBP because angle P equal to P, and OA equal to OB, OA equal to OB. Okay, two triangle are congruent. Then by CP/CTC, remaining side and remaining angle are also equal. If three conditions satisfied, then two triangle congruent. Two triangle congruent means both the triangle same shape and same size. Same shape means all the angle are equal. If this equal to this, then other two angle, this equal to this and this also equal to this by CP/CTC. And remaining side OA equal to OB, already equal. This is common. Then left side, this side equal to this. Then by CP/CTC we say AP equal to BP. Okay student, AP equal to BP, and this is, and we have to show that same AP equal to BP, then we show this. Okay, next we take next question. Then our next question, question number 5. Okay, a triangle ABC, a triangle ABC has angle B equal to angle C. Prove that the perpendicular from midpoint of BC to AB and AC are equal. This is the part number first. Next is the perpendicular from B and C to the opposite side are equal. Okay, we have to show these two part. Okay, first I will take a first part. First I draw a triangle. A triangle ABC. We take a triangle ABC. First part ABC. Let the name of this A, B, C. And given angle B equal to angle C. Angle B and angle C both are equal. And student, we know that in a triangle, if opposite angle are equal, then opposite side also equal. Then AB equal to AC, B equal to C given, then AB equal to AC. If AB equal to AC given, then according to this angle B equal to angle C. Okay, from angle B equal to C, we take angle, side AB equal to side AC. From first part, the perpendicular from midpoint of BC. Midpoint of BC. Let this is the midpoint of BC. Name of this and D. To AB and AC are equal. Perpendicular from this point to opposite of AB. Perpendicular from this on AB. Let a perpendicular, then this equal to 90-degree angle. Same perpendicular from D on side AC, then this equal to this is a perpendicular. Okay, this is given. This is, we have to show this. The perpendicular from midpoint of BC to AB and AC are equal. We have to show this. This is E and this is F. DE equal to DF. We have to show that DE equal to DF. Okay, student, according to this, we have two triangle, this and this. We have two triangle BDE and triangle CDF. We have two triangle. If we show these two triangles are congruent, then our work is complete. Okay, for congruent triangle, we have to show that three condition. Okay, we take these two triangle. Student, if B is midpoint, then BD equal to CD, because midpoint divided complete side into equal parts, then this equal to this. Then we write BD equal to CD, BD equal to CD, and write D is a midpoint. D is a midpoint. Okay. Next is angle B equal to angle C. Given angle B equal to angle C, we write this given, and last condition for this angle 90, this angle 90 in this triangle, and this angle also 90 in this triangle. Then we write E equal to F, angle E equal to angle F, and these are 90-degree angle. Okay, then three conditions satisfy. If three conditions satisfy, then these two triangle are congruent. Then we write these two triangle are congruent. BDE, triangle BDE congruent to B equal to C. Then B in place of here C. Next is E equal to F90. Then there is F. Okay, then there is CDF. CDF. Triangle BDE congruent to CDF, and by which axiom? Two angle and one side, but this is not included side. So this is by which condition? Angle side. Okay, and also we take 90-degree angle. Then this is hypotenuse. This is equal to hypotenuse, but there is no other side. There is an angle. So we write these two angle and one side of one triangle equal to 1. If two triangle are congruent, Then by CPCTC, by CPCTC, बचे हुए एंगल और बची हुई साइड है, रिमेनिंग एंगल एंड रिमेनिंग साइड्स आर ऑल्सो इक्वल. Then remaining angle B also equal to D. Remaining side, this already given. Remaining side, this equal to this, and DE equal to D. By CPCTC we write DE equal to DF. And we have to show that these two are equal. These perpendicular are equal, and we have shown this DE equal to DF. These two perpendicular are equal. Okay, student. Then this is the only first part. Then we take for a second part. Again, I draw triangle for second part. Same triangle ABC, ABC. Angle B equal to angle C given. And in second part, we have to prove that the perpendicular from B and C to the opposite side are equal. Perpendicular from B and C from the opposite side. Perpendicular from B to opposite side. This is perpendicular from B to opposite side. Let this point is E. Okay. And same perpendicular from C to opposite side. Let this point is F. And we have to prove this BE and CF. First we write all given things. Given. Which is given? A triangle ABC. ABC in which angle B equal to angle C. This is given. If angle B equal to C, then AB equal to AC. This also given. AB equal to AC. Next side. This is side. Next to prove. We prove this. To prove, we have to prove this BE equal to CF. BE equal to CF. We have to prove this BE equal to CF. Student, for this we take two triangles and we have to show these two triangles are congruent. We take two triangles. Let first we take this triangle BCF and this triangle BCE. Okay, BCF and BCE. Let's we draw this two triangle. Okay, this is F point, B, C. Okay, this is angle B, and this triangle this is point E, C, B, and angle C. Okay, this one triangle BCF and this is triangle BCE. BCF and BCE in which B equal to C already given, B equal to C. We have to show that these two triangles are congruent. Student, in this triangle, angle B equal to angle C of this triangle. Then we write angle B equal to angle C. Okay. Next is BC equal to BC. BC used in both the triangle. Then we write BC equal to BC, and this is given, and this is common. This is common. Okay. And next two conditions are satisfied. Next we take other condition. Student, angle F is 90 degree angle and angle E also 90 degree angle. Then two angle and one side. Two angle and one side. Then we write angle F equal to angle E, and these are 90 degree angle. So there are three conditions satisfied. So with this condition, two triangle are congruent, and by which axiom? Angle side. Angle side. These two triangle are congruent. Let me write these two side. Triangle BCF congruent to BC common, then BC. Okay, BCF congruent to BCE. Then by CPCTC, remaining side also equal. Remaining side, this equal to this, and this B and BE equal to CF. So we write BE equal to CF. And in this second part we have to show that these two perpendicular are equal to prove this, and here we have proved this. Okay, then we take a next question. Student, next question I will take in a next video. This is the part number first. I hope you like this video.